And we should be live. Holy heavens, I can't see nothing. This sun, oof. Where the heck are my Oakleys when I need them? This sun is blazing. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, yes, today live POV cooking barbecue with some bourbon whiskey in honor of the weekend. The weekend, yes, not the rapper. Just literally the weekend. Ladies and gentlemen, Ripper Crew, you know what time it is. We're number one. Thank you for tuning into the stream. You guys are amazing. Thank you, everybody, for always being a part of the streams every single day. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the only channel that I know that goes streaming every single day in the whiskey community. We also do have a food, yes, we got a food on the barbecue. We cook every single day. I tried my best to cook for all of you, and if this is your first time watching, don't forget to hit that like button if you haven't already. Hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't. And today we're going to do some American whiskeys, yes, American whiskeys. And not only we're doing American whiskey, I'm going to show you the lineup. I'm going to show you the lineup today. First off, you see some of these here. One that I'm looking forward to. I picked the random Booker's. I think I did this Booker's. I just saw the label just before coming out. I think I did that Booker's recently. I have a bunch of Booker's inside. We're going to be doing a Booker's. Maybe I don't even know if I did that one. I'm going to go testing out a little bit of that now. I'm going to take it for a little run. Knob Creek 12 year. Also, I haven't drank this one in a long time. This is Maker's Mark, Cast Strength. Probably going to drink that one too. I do have Elijah Craig, picked a random one, don't know which one it is. 23, year 23. Also, one of the best rye whiskeys in the market. Oof, Pikesville. Also, we're going to revisit Heaven Hill Grains of Glass. This is the bourbon that nobody really likes. We're going to see if it's a little bit better. We're going to revisit this boy. So far, I'm drinking it, and I think it's pretty good. But is it going to go up good against? It's going to go up good against this Old Forester store pick single barrel. I don't know if that will beat this one, but we're going to see. I'm going to put it up against that one also. And if you guys want to know what I'm cooking, well, let me just say this. In the barbecue, I got a pork. Yes. I got a pork butt. It's called Boston butt, right? Nice little bottle. Ooh, nice little bottle. Chanel's a good bottle. Bottle of water. And let me just show you other ones that we're going to drink. We're going to drink the Rebel 10 year most likely too. I haven't had this one probably a good amount of time. Yellowstone 2022. This one we're probably going to have also on this stream. And one thing I'm looking forward to is actually drinking. I'm looking forward to drinking the best Four Roses that got released. This is my favorite one, and I think OPSF is great. So anyways, that's the lineup for today. I do tend to sometimes change up the lineup throughout the stream. I know some of you want different kind of, different kind of whiskeys at times, and well, that is what happens. Sometimes I do put an array of different whiskeys. Sometimes I switch it up. Just depends on my mood throughout the stream. That's what it is. And for all of you, I've had that barbecue on for quite a while. 2 o'clock. So it's 5. I think it should be good now. It should be good now. I'm going to give it a little bit of time. Let me see. 2 o'clock. 3, 4, 5. We got 3 hours on that bad boy. 3 hours. I think 1 more hour should be good. 6:30 should be good. 6:30 should be good. Okay, 6:30 should be good. Or maybe even at 6 o'clock. In a couple more minutes. I might even check what's on the barbecue and take it out. The process of what I'm going to do on the barbecue. I'm going to be using 2 easy ingredients. And you're going to see what I'm going to do. I'm going to make sure that pork butt is soft. I plan to have some tacos today with some hot sauce so I could just burn, you know what. Anyways, enough talking. Let's start drinking something. So, what am I going to drink? You know what, Nab Creek never disappoints me. What am I gonna drink? And am I gonna have one of these? Maybe I will. Let's put on the light on here. What the heck this is? I don't know if you guys saw that. I don't know even what that is. I don't know if you guys saw that. Did you guys see that? Oof! Guess whose birthday is it? This weekend. Yes, it's birthday. It is the weekend birthday, so make sure to tune in this weekend so that you can officially be part of the birthday stream this weekend. I hope you enjoy this weekend. So, for all of you watching, let's go back. All right, anyways, point of the matter is, hope you guys really enjoy the weekend, right? It's going to be my birthday this weekend, so I hope you enjoy it. All right, here we go. I'm going to start by drinking Knob Creek 12 year. Let's drink this up. Let's drink this up. Here we go, baby. Let's drink this up. By the way, we're going to put a lot. There we go. Let's put a lot. That way you can see it. Knob Creek. Woo! That's a beauty. We're going to put this over here. Beautiful. All right, here we go. Let's nose this one out. Cheers, all of you. Cheers, all of you. It is Friday. Oof. And it's so good. It is really good. Okay, here we go. Let's nose this out one more time, and I think I need to check the barbecue. That's so outstanding. I can't understand how to explain to all of you. I need to explain to some of you, and if you don't know, I'm going to tell you now. Okay? My birthday is this, yes. My birthday, yes, that's me. Yes. My birthday, okay? Let's repeat after me. My birthday is this weekend. That's me. Yes, that's me. Yes. All right. So make sure to tune in this weekend. All right. Make sure. All right. Here we go. Let's drink this up. That is monstrous. That is monstrous. That's really good. Really excellent. I do know that some of you maybe don't have the capacity to find yourself one of those bottles, but I do recommend all of you. Please, I do recommend all of you. Get yourself a Knob Creek 12 year. This is absolutely a banger. This is one of these bottles that you really have to get. If you haven't bought it already, I'm going to tell you this. You have to have this in your collection. If you don't have it in your collection, oof, you're missing out. You have to have this in the collection. Also, I'm going to be drinking water throughout the stream. Drinking some water from my bottle. Oh, this is so good. This is a great. Not trying to promote this bottle, but this is a great little. I don't have to promote any of the waters. This is a great bottle to have. Great bottle to have, rubber top. So just in case it falls, doesn't hit you in the head, doesn't hurt. And it's really good. Get yourself a water bottle so you could store some of your water and it stays about the temperature that you want it, right? All right, here we go. Let's drink this up. This is Knob Creek 12 year. Now, what makes this bottle better than any other bottle out there? I think officially the oak on here is what makes this exceptional. Not only the oak note, we're going to say also the price on this. The price on this is very cheap for a bottle you can find. And I do tell a lot of you, I think I think that's just what it is. You guys need to understand. You have to have a good range of knowing certain prices. By the way, I think we should go look. We should go look, and we should go check. Let's go look and go check. Let's go look and go check the barbecue. I'm gonna move this just in case I don't want it to fall. Let me go check the barbecue. Here we go. We're gonna check it with our meter. So let's go to the barbecue. Let me show you what I have. Let me show you. Let me show you what I got going, baby. All right, here we go. Let's go straight on to the barbecue. Let me show you what we got going. All right, let's open this up. Oof. Oof. Dang. Dang, dang, delightful. All right, let's check the temperature. If you guys don't know what this is smoked up pork butt. Hey, you guys know what a pork butt is, right? It's a pork shoulder, basically. All right, here we go. Let's check it. Ooh, one thing just slides right in. Let me move this a little bit. It moves 140, 150. Is it 160? I like to take it off about 180. This is 160. I think it should be 160. I like to take it off about a buck 80. A buck 80. It's 160. 160 over here. Let's check over here. Over here should be the same. 160. Oof. I gotta put this closer. This one's actually 150 here. Let me see this here. Poof. And this one is 160, 150. 160, 150. Here we go. 160, 150. Look at here. Right, going down. This one's 140. This one over here on this side was about that price. About that temp. About that temp. All right, here we go. We're gonna move this just a little bit like this. I'm gonna check the temp again. Let's check the temp again here. And that one there is about 150. 150. Okay. It's good. It's getting a little bit soft. Around here, it's getting a little bit soft and tender. There you go. That's 160 over here on this side. 160 on this side. There you go. 160 on this side. 160, 160. Looks good. There you go. 160. 160. So we're gunning for 180, okay? So this is what I'm going to do. We're going to do this. We're going to put this just a little bit closer, not too close. You want it over, not over, you don't want it over the, okay, you don't want it over the charcoal. All right, do not put it over the charcoal whatsoever. All right, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put that there. Man, a little bit cherry. Just a little bit. A little bit cherry. A little bit of cherry wood. And we should be set to go. I'm going to put this on for just a little bit. Not too long way. Probably like 20 minutes we could put this on for. About 20 minutes more should be good. I'm going to keep that fully opened. And there we go. Voila. Voila. Nice amount of smoke. Now, we're trying to achieve about 20 more points on this. Okay, we're at 160 and we want to try to get to 180. 160 should be good too. 170, 180. And I'm going to put it in a pan. I'm going to close it up and I'm going to put the special ingredients to make it soft, right? So again, we're close. We're very, very close. And also, I'm going to open the top. Let's open that fully. There we go. Let's open that fully. That's good. Full force. Full force. All right. Full force. Put this over here. Boom. Okay, while that's smoking up, let's back up a little bit. While that's smoking up, let's back up a little bit. All right, while that's smoking up, I don't know if something bothered me. I did let in earlier. A couple mosquitoes and I think a fly, but I got it in my backyard. I let it in by accident. There we go. That's a lot of smoke. Okay, while I'm doing this, we're going to go drinking our next whiskey. Our next whiskey is Heaven Hill, right? Bourbon. So, let's just make sure that is there. You guys can see it. Good. Let's drink the rest of this, and we're going to put this back, and we're going to take another drink. Pooh, that's a lot of smoke. Man, that's a lot of smoke. It's a lot of smoke. That's a ton of smoke. All right, here we go. Let's drink this up. Outstanding bottle. Outstanding. Miraculous. A winner. What am I going to drink next? Oof. I want to drink this one next. I want to drink this one next. This is the Heaven Hill. Okay, here's that Heaven Hill. Grain to glass. Ooh, I think you're getting bit by a mosquito. Oof. Grain to glass. So here we go. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. I need to cut my nails. Anyways, point of the matter is, we're going to be drinking another whiskey right now. This is going to be Heaven Hill, but we're going to use a different glass. We're going to use this glass. Let me reset my palate real quick. Just a little reset. Boom, look at that. Boom. Man, that's good. You guys don't even know what kind of water. It could be tap water. You won't know. I'm drinking good water. I'm drinking really high pH water. Got to figure out that I can bet. I think so. All right, let's pour this up. Heaven Hill. A grain to glass, POV style, baby. And a couple more minutes left to take off the pork, yes? Let's open this up. Look at that beautiful thing. I'm going to have to go inside and get the ingredients is what I need. The rest of what I need for that. Anyways, Here we go. Let's nose this out. Okay, so we got this one recently, and this is a brand new, yes, brand new whiskey. Some of you probably have it in your state. Some of you don't. Hard to find, but it's still a bottle you definitely try to get. We're going to drink it up now, and I'm going to tell you, if they're having it for about a week, is it worth the bing? Is it worth the bing bang? Is it worth the bing? I'm going to tell you. If I do find a mosquito around here, I'm going to murder that thing. You're going to hear a pop. I have a mosquito popper. You should definitely buy this. You can buy it on Amazon. Real good. Here we go. Let's nose this out. Let's see if it got better. It didn't get better, but it's still good. It didn't get better, it's still good. I personally think the nose on the last whiskey we had, which was an Ab Creek 12-year, super good. But this one, it's lacking. It's a little bit different, though. I would say this. A little bit different. The corn they use here is a little bit almost like a luxury corn. You could tell it's a little bit of a different corn. You could also tell that it does have a little bit of spice. You could tell the spices are not normal to your regular bourbons. It's a little bit almost like higher class. How much high class can I tell you? If you're in the USA, it's like a high class grocery store like Whole Foods or something. You know what I mean? That's what it is. And I could say, I still think this is a still good buy, but we're gonna see after I drink this. Let's see if this is actually a good buy. Here we go. Cheers, all of you. Cheers, all of you. Reaper Crew, you know what time it is. Here we go. Time to drink up. Let's drink up. I think it's plainly different. I was going to say it's a marvel, but it's just so different, this thing. So different. The oak note on here that you can taste really gets dominated by those grains. Those grains are just so different. It's so different. It's almost like a hybrid kind of grain. I almost get a little bit of spice, a little bit of caramel. But the grains is really what's taking over. It's so grainy. I'm getting goosebumps. Look at those goosebumps I'm getting. It's so grainy, I'm getting goosebumps. You see those goosebumps? Oof. Imagine going to the house to make a high-end bourbon, and it tastes like that. That's crazy. Is it good, though? That's the thing. Is it good? I think it's good. I think it's really nice. It's not a marvel, right? It's not a marvel. It's not crazy insane. The weeded one is a lot better than this. This is actually good. It's actually really good. I'm starting to chew it a little bit now. I have a little bit almost like spices. A little bit of rye spice. The rye spice you can really tell on this one that's a little bit different. It's not a normal rye spice. I get a little bit of caramel, a little bit of black pepper. And then the real standout on this, the corn they're using in the rye is really what stands out to me on this. The amount of rye that you find in this bourbon, it's pretty intense. It's pretty intense. It almost gives you it gives you a long finish. It gives you a long finish. A long finish. For what it is, I think this one, if you like a little bit of rye spice that gives you a long, beautiful, not overpowering on that finish, this is something you should get instead of this. If you don't like oak, if you do not like oak, don't buy this one because you're going to find a good amount of oak on there. But if you do like almost a lower balance of corn, spice, and a tad bit of oak, not too much oak. It's not in your face. You almost can detect the oak on here. If you want something like that, this is your bottle. I'm gonna say if you're a whiskey connoisseur, some whiskey connoisseurs will not like this, right? Because we all have, yeah, some whiskey connoisseurs will not like this. Like me, I like everything. But the point of the matter is, there's really pinky up. You know what I mean? There's pinky up kind of a dudes, pinky up with the finger in the you know where. There's a lot of dudes like that. If you think you're one of those dudes, this might not be $100 and some dollars, $120, $150. This might not be worth it. But to me, it's definitely worth it. It's a great bottle. I really like it. It's something that you can't find in a regular bourbon, high-end rye, in your bourbon. I'm going to keep on drinking this. Every time I start sipping this, I start chewing on this, and it's really, really good. Here we go. Let's drink this up. I'm chewing this, and I can still find the spice. Over dominating that spice, not too much. The rye spice, not too much. This is nice. This is really nice. Now, let me just say that now that I have this, I think it's fitting for me to have a real rye whiskey, right? This is full rye whiskey. One of the best. This one does have one thing that I like. It has cherries on there. Cherries and spice. I like that. You do get a little bit of just a tad bit of fruity note on here, but it's like a one-liner. It's like a one-liner. One-liner. It's like somebody just instead of throwing a tomato, they threw like a grape at me, or like a grape at me. Let's finish the rest of this. Cheers, all of you. Finish the rest of this. Not even a grape, like a raspberry. Like a small little raspberry. It's just like a one-liner. One-liner, right? Anyways, we're going to take this off. Heaven Hill, great bottle, like it. But now I'm going to have to go to this. I'm going to have to go to that son of a gun. Pikesville, the Rye. Oof, Pikesville, the Rye. Oh, what do you guys think of the Pikesville? I think it's great. I think it's one of the top 20 rye whiskeys in the market. And if you don't believe that's a top 20 rye whiskey, you're probably a Bullet fan. You like Bullet, you probably like Penelope, and you probably like that butterfly whiskey. That's probably what you like. If you don't like this, that's probably what you like. You like Bullet. If you don't like this, you're a dude or a lady that likes Bullet, Basil Hayden, butterfly whiskey, or Penelope. It's just what it is. This is great, great, great. Real good. The words that I can use to tell you what this is yummy. Yummy and a little bit spicy. Yummy and spicy. Those are the words I can say. So let's pour this up, baby. Before I pour it up, I'm going to use my handy dandy. I'm going to use my handy dandy. Yes. It's good. Now, I can tell that my barbecue is getting a little bit too frisky. You see the temperature is starting to, I don't know if you guys can see it. Okay, let me move this. You see the temp gauge? I can see it's starting to spike up. It's not good. So we're gonna go check that out. Here we go, let's pop this open. It's 110 proof, Pikesville straight rye whiskey. That's so good. It's like stomped on cherries. Like stomped on cherries from the richest woman in the world. She has her nails done and she's just stomped on them. And she made a whole pile of cherries and she sent it to this company. And then they mix it in with a little bit of rye, beautiful rye. You can taste the beautiful rye, but the cherry is really what just stands out. It's a smashed up cherry. Amazing. Just outstanding. Poof, so good. Let me nose this one. Oh, that's lovely. All right, I'm gonna go check the barbecue. Let's do this. Let's go check that barbecue. Let's go check that barbecue. There's something seems fishy out here. Something seems really fishy, and I ain't cooking no fish. I knew something was fishy. I knew it. Something was definitely fishy. You know, sometimes when you're collecting Pokemon cards like Joe Waters, you gotta be careful. Your parents, they might go through your closet, yes, your childhood closet, and they might go sell those Pokemon cards called Loogie, the Pokemon, Loogie the Pokemon. Loogie the Pokemon. How much is this Loogie Pokemon? My son left these cards and he went overseas. Loogie the Pokemon. Looks good. Looks good. Be careful, gentlemen. Be careful. You go overseas. You got some parents that want to make a buck. They'll be out there selling your loogie on. Your loogie. Be careful, gentlemen. You never know, ladies. There's also ladies. They go enroll in the military or something. Be careful. You might have. Be careful. Okay, I'm gonna open this up. I saw a video today. Let me see if I can find that video so I can play the video for you guys. Let me see if I can find the video. I found the video today. Let me see if I could find a video for all of you. It was a guy and his son. Okay, here we go. I found the video. Let's see if we get it. Let's see if we get it. Let's see if we get it.
First off, it's John, and it's called Pokemans.
That's what I said.
Pokemans.
I used some good stuff in here.
Pokemans.
What was that?
Something in my throat. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Pokemans.
Well, you see here, we got some chisards.
You got some
And then
chisards.
there's another chisard over here.
Oh yeah, sell them
There's a
chisards.
And
Loogie.
these plastic things. I don't know.
Sell them loogies. Sell them
They're not
loogies.
bad. I mean,
You see what I mean? You just gotta be careful. You might have a stepfather. You might have a father that might sell your loogie, or he might sell your, you know what? He might just sell, what is it called? He might sell your what is the guy said? Charizard. Anyways, point matter is, just be careful out there, okay? Be careful out there. Be careful out there. All right. Let's nose this out. What the hell's a loogie, anyways? What kind of Pokemon's a loogie? I know as a kid, I don't remember a loogie Pokemon. What did he call the other? What did this guy call the other? Wait a minute, I want to know what he called the other. What did he call it? What did he call the Charizard? What did he call the Charizard? He called it something. What was it? He called it something. He said he called it. Hey, John, going to all right?
Pokemon collection.
Pokemon. 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 Look at this, some good stuff. Oof. Oof. Bunch of. Here we go. Let me see.
Here we got some chisards.
Chizards. Oof. Oh, that's a lot of chizard right there, boy. I'm going to say that right now. Wow. Chizard. Shout out to the chizards out there. You know what? That's a great thing to talk about. I don't know how many of you have ever collected when you were a kid or maybe as a teenager. Or, oof, I have even the volume up. Look at this. That's how I sound like. Oof. You know what? Johnny Depp doesn't watch his movies, and I don't watch my live streams. I just don't. I don't watch my live streams. I don't really watch them. This is for all of you, okay? Let me drink this up. Chizard. What a name. Okay. Anyways, enough of the Pokemon talk. But just be careful. You never know. You might have a stepdad or a stepfather in your childhood closet. You better be careful. They might be on sale soon. Trying to get some Bitcoin. All right, let's drink this up. Chizard. What a name. Okay. Anyways, this is great. I can't tell you how good that is. That's got to be one of the best ryes out there. And I just can't believe the fact that nobody really knows that this is really good. It has an old school top, regular cork on cork, really nice. Great bottle, ugly design, but great bottle. And sometimes it says, what did I put on here? Number 120, number 2? I don't even know what I wrote on there. Point of the matter is, great bottle. Fantastic bottle. There's nothing you can say bad about this bottle. I do talk bad about certain companies that I don't show, but this one's a hell of a one. Now that I have that one, I want to have something with a little bit of rye spice. And the only thing I have, if it has a little bit of rye spice, well, this is a rye whiskey, right? What the hell was that sound? Anyways, I thought I heard a demon. Anyways, I'm going to put this right here. Honestly thought I heard a demon. Did you guys hear a demon? I could have sworn I heard somebody like possessed. OBSF. This does have a little bit of spices, last I remember. No, this one, okay, a little bit rye, a little bit rye. A little bit rye. A little bit rye. Nice little pop. This is the best one. The best one, okay? The best one in the lineup. The other ones stink. They're horrible. Don't buy the other ones. I'm going to save you some money. Don't buy this is the best one, but even this one, I personally say, if you could buy a different bottle or in a high-proof single barrel, buy it. The red bottles aren't the ones to get. Here we go. Listen to this now. It actually got better. It got better. The rye is a little bit sweet. You can tell there's has a perfumey smell to it. And it has a little bit, tiny bit of fruit. Tiny bit of fruit. Okay, here we go. This is Four Roses. Four Roses, a single barrel. Here, let's drink this up. What time is it? 6:30. I think we should be able to take that off any moment. We're going to take off. We're going to take off the pork any moment. Now, let me say this. This has the rye spice that I was looking for right now. It has an overwhelming amount of rye spice. which is good at times when I want rye spice. You can tell also it does have that fruit note that really, I personally think the fruit notes are ruining most of these bottles. They all have fruit notes. And this one is no exception. This has a little bit of fruit note. But the best part about this one is that rye. The rye, almost that rye spice overpowers that fruit note, and it takes it over, and it makes this a good bourbon whiskey. I'm gonna say it's a little bit different. It's almost like floral perfumey in your mouth. I'm gonna say it's floral perfumey in your mouth. So if I blow into your mouth, which I'll never do, but just in case you guys want to know what it smells like, you do have an array of almost like it kind of tastes like, my mouth kind of, I don't know how to say it. It has a perfumey kind of a taste to my mouth right now with the rye, and it does have supposedly mint. So it does, this reminds me after on the finish, it reminds me of a Colgate. It does have mint. There we go, it has mint, clove, apple, okay. So you do get a little bit of that nice, almost orbit gum. That's what I'm saying, like orbit gum mint, Colgate mint on the finish, and it stays on the finish. And if you're just blowing out right now, shout out to all the ladies that blow out. If you blow out, you do get a little bit of that. I'm starting to taste that more now. I never tasted that much at a certain amount of point when I started opening this up. I didn't taste that as much, but now it's really getting concentrated. And I'm going to say it's so different. It's very nice. Let's drink this up. Okay, we got to do some. We're going to do the recipe that I like to do. All right, let me go get the products for my recipe. All right, here we go. We're gonna be using the recipe. Before we use the recipe, we're gonna put this away in the back. All right, here we go. So, the recipe that I have, it's going to be easy. All right, all I'm going to do is I'm going to use this beautiful thing. Probably going to use two of them. Probably going to use two of them. So, I'll just start putting this over here. So the recipe that I have consists of this. It's really easy, okay? It's really easy. Just know in fact what you're doing, right? Know in fact what you're doing. I don't know if you guys heard, but there was 3 girls that came over here. Man, they're weird. I ran to the front to see if they ran away. Anyways, let's drink this up. All right, let's take the pork out, okay? Let's take the pork out. I can't believe those girls came over here just to scream that. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, man. I don't even know if anybody heard that, but damn. That's unbelievable. You would have been kicked out of the White House just like Donald Trump would have kicked you out over there like Zelensky today. Same concept. Let's put this over here. Let's try this out here. $160. 170. All right, just a little bit more. Just a temp more. Temp more. Temp more. Temp more. You know what? I should have screamed back. I just don't want to. I don't want to start screaming back. Then they bring more girls over. Oof, you ugly. That would have been brutal. Would have been laughing for the whole week. Oof, you ugly. Would have been brutal. All right, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep this on here for a little bit, just a tad bit. And also, put it right here. Let me check this. Oof, you know what? I'm going to take this off. I can already tell that this needs to be taken off. Here we go. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. 150. I need to say 160 at least. Okay, it's getting to 160. 160. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. It's a 160. It's a 160. Okay, I'm gonna leave it on for just a little bit. I'll make sure my oven's on. I'm gonna leave it on for just a tad. Just a tad. Just a tad. By the way, it's Yankees isn't offensive over here. There's nothing really offensive over here, Cornish Box. Shout out to Cornish Box. Nothing's really offensive. If you call anybody a Yankee out here, they think you're a Yankee fan. We hate Yankee fans. We hate Yankee fans. So if Cornish Box, you ever come to USA, you go to Boston, that's the place you gotta go to. Go to Boston. Boston loves Yankee fans. Say you're a Yankee fan. Say you're a Yankee. And they're going to say, oh, you a Yankee? And then you're going to say, yeah. You're going to say, yes, I'm a Yankee fan. That's what you got to say. So some of you guys are probably now wondering, you're watching right now, not wondering what the heck is going on. In the chat room, I believe, Cornish Box looked up why it's offensive to call somebody a Yankee fan or a Yankee. Point of the matter is, nobody likes the Yankees. Nobody likes the Yankee baseball team. Nobody likes the Yankee baseball team. So you go to Boston. Go to Boston. That's where you need to go to. I don't really watch baseball, be honest with you. I told the guys I like the Yankees when they're winning and they have a good team. I like underdogs. When it comes to baseball, I like underdogs. So I want to let you guys know, if you live in Miami and you're wearing that Yankee hat, it's probably because you're bald. But the point of the matter is, go to Boston. Go to Boston. People in Boston, they love Yankee fans. And if you go to New York, Cornish Box, here we go. If you go to New York, New Yorkers hate Yankee fans. They just can't stand their own. You gotta say you're a Boston Red Sox fan. That's what you gotta say, a Boston fan. So there you go. I saved you. I saved you a little bit of racism that goes on here in the USA. Hope you enjoy. Enjoy. Make sure to put your 2 fists up, though, Cornish Box. Don't be saying those things and not. Don't be saying those things and not do that, yes? All right. How many of you want to get on that big boy, that green wall, that big green? I know Edgar Roman, he doesn't want to get on that big. Yeah, that big. He doesn't want to get on that big wall. That big old, he don't want to get on that big old wall there. That bombs, that huge, no, he don't want to get on that. He don't want to get on that. All right, here we go. I was gonna go inside and do something. Oh, I gotta check my oven. I think I have some girls in the neighborhood trolling me. Uh-oh, that's not good. That means they like me, and that's not good. I do have the only motorcycle in this block, so that's not good. I am the only guy on this block also that cooks. That's also not good. Hopefully they don't come back. Anyways, point of the matter is, I'm going to take this off and I'm going to put it in my oven, okay? For some of you watching, this is plentiful. By the way, Cornish Bikes, I was just joking. Please take it as a joke. Do not go to Boston and tell them that you are a Yankees fan. They'll beat you up. Don't go to New York and say you're a Boston fan. You'll get spit on. Yes, you'll get spit on big time. All right, here we go. Let's take this. Look at this thing. Oof, oof. Cornish Box, I was just joking. Don't go to Boston. Don't go to New York. It was a joke. What you could do, Cornish Box, if you go to San Francisco, this is a cool thing. This is a cool thing about San Francisco. So San Francisco is it's a hub. It's a hub for tech, right? You thought Seattle was techy. No, San Francisco. Oof! I just burned all these fingerprints. Oof! Now I could be on Netflix. Anyways, point of matter is, Cornish Box, if you ever go to San Francisco in the USA, here's another amazing thing. In San Francisco, you can eat free everywhere, any restaurant you want to. But there's a thing. In San Francisco, there's a thing called the color rainbow gets you free discounts. Okay, the color rainbow gets you free discounts. So if you end up going to San Francisco anytime in your life in the USA, in San Francisco, any restaurant that you go to will either get you a free meal or discounts, but you have to wear rainbow colors. You could wear all-time rainbow colors. As a matter of fact, the more rainbow you look, the more of a discount they give you in San Francisco. Okay? This only San Francisco. Only San Francisco. Okay? And there's a lot of people that do tend to wear colored rainbow outfits on a daily basis. They get free coffee at times. Starbucks gives them free coffee. I think there's a certain limit. It's like one per week. You can go to an Italian restaurant over there. And if you go to an Italian restaurant over there in San Francisco, all you have to say is Purdy. You gotta say Brock. What's his name? Brock Purdy. Say Brock Purdy 5 times, and they'll give you a tip. Okay? You don't have to leave the tip. They'll give you a tip. San Francisco, what a place. Now, for some of you that don't know, I'm going to rip this up anyway, so it doesn't matter how it looks. But it looks cool, right? Looks cool. It looks like roadkill, as a matter of fact. Looks like roadkill. Uh-oh, looks like roadkill. All right, let's back up. All right, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to put some of this. It's called Bada Bing. Moho. Bada Bing. Bada Bing. Moho. Okay, here we go. We're going to use Bada Bing. Oof, that's real. Ah. Okay, now we're going to put this. Make sure to cook this with the whole glass in here, okay? I'm gonna put the glass right on the back inside. I'm just joking. Don't do that. Let me close this up. I think that's good enough. I'm gonna put a little more. Just a little bit. I don't want to overdo this. Don't want to overdo this. You can put onions if you want to, but today I decided I'm not gonna put orange. I'm not gonna put onions. I'm just gonna put beer. I'm gonna put Corona Extra. I'm gonna use the cheapest one. I haven't had this in a long time, so for some of you, it's a treat from me. I haven't had it in, I think, since last year. I haven't had it since last year, Corona. I could say that Corona, I like it with lime. I like it with a whole lime. Here we go, this pops open. We haven't got a super chat today. Does that mean that this stream sucks? Maybe. Probably. It's that simple, okay? I want to make it easy for some of you. It's so simple. Okay, let me repeat to you what I did. On this pork butt, the reason why it's falling apart is because it's getting tender and it's falling apart. That's the skin. The point of the matter is, the balls and butt, they call it a balls and butt pork butt, right? It comes with a skin, which you can cut off if you want to. You leave it on. I leave it on because it gives it moisture to the meat. So what I do is I pat it down, I clean it up, no blood, no nothing. And then I start swiping and cutting. You see this? Has some ridges, right? Some ridges. That ends up getting stirred up into my meat. Again, it's going to be so soft that I can it's going to be so soft I can fist this one time and it'll just fall apart. It's going to be so soft, but you have to put it in the oven at least, or you can put it back in the barbecue and you're going to cover it up with aluminum foil, right? But anyways, let me tell you the process of what I did. 2 seasonings. Salt, pepper, right? Salt, pepper. I use Kinder's the blend. I use Kinder's a blend. So I put it all sides. But first off, before I put anything, the binder that I use, and you want to know what a binder is, it's a replacement for olive oil. So I put olive oil. Instead of olive oil, I put hot sauce. I put Frank's hot sauce first on it. So I filled it up with Frank's hot sauce. It gets to the point that the whole piece has Frank's hot sauce. After that, I use Kinder's, the blend. You can go look that up on Yahoo, or you go to Google. You can go to Google and check out Kinder's, the blend. Use it, okay? It has salt, a little bit of salt. And then I use Meat Mitch seasoning, and that's what I did on all sides. Remember, you could go heavy on the seasoning, because at the end of the day, this needs to get that flavor through. It's very, very big. This is a big piece. I believe this is about 7 pounds, or probably 8 pounds, probably like 8 pounds. So you do want to smoke it up a long time, just like they say over there in the Asian massage places. Smoke it a long time, like that. Point of the matter is, you do that. You do what I told you. Boom, you can put Corona or any lager out there. Mexican beer is great because it's crispy, it's nice, and it's not overpowering. You could put this is what I'm doing today, but if you do not have this, all you have to do is get white onions, cut enough white onions that the whole thing fills up. Use an orange, put an orange on there, squeeze it up. My mouth is watering just thinking about it. And then put 2 beers, or you can put a beer and a half, okay? Beer and a half. Do not use stout beer. Ooh, somebody's shooting up. Hear that? Somebody's shooting up. In Miami, what they do to make sure that the roadkill is dead, they already shoot it up and they make a prayer. It's called Santeria. It's crazy. People out here crazy out here in Miami. Yeah, you heard it here. You heard it here right. In the corner, if they find a chicken on the corner, just to make sure it's dead on the street, or a cat, they shoot it up. I think that's what they were doing, and it's called Santeria. Anyways, point of the matter is, let's start moving some of this. Let's start moving some of this. And for some of you, if you haven't, hit that like button, hit that like button of stream. Okay, hit that like button. I'm gonna put this in my oven. So here's the cheat code. You gotta cover this up with aluminum foil, completely covered up. You can put it on the barbecue, or you can put it on the oven. Now the main thing will be, okay, you're gunning for 200 and something. I usually let it go to above 200, 210, around there, 210. What you can do is you can keep on, like, let it go for an hour, touch it, see if it gets, if it falls apart. There's a bone in here, so you want to make sure that that bone just slides off, right? You want to let it slide off. It has to be really soft, all right? Now let's take this off. I'm going to do some tacos today. Oh. You know what I'm going to do? I have the need for speed out here, the need for speed. What does that mean? I just have the need to do something stupid, okay? That's what it is. We're going to drink this one. I don't like to show bottles that I don't want to show and that I don't like. We're going to see if this one changed. Last time we had this bottle, I don't remember when it was, sometime last year. This was one of the more popular bottles in the whiskey community. And yes, you believe it, the World Spirits Competition, it got gold. You best believe it. You don't want to believe that all the time, because at the end of the day, guess what? There's companies that pay to get those stamps on, and it's a harsh reality that sometimes when you see something that says it's number one or the best, it usually isn't when it comes to whiskey, right? And I just tell you guys, just be careful big time. Be careful big time with these companies that like Penelope and the Butterfly Company and some of the other ones. If they say ever that they're award winning, most likely they haven't won an award for diddly. Anyways, beautiful Coronas. I want to drink one. I haven't drank one by itself in God knows how long. It's been years since I've had a regular Corona. You think just because I have it, I drink it? I actually don't drink it. I bought it today to put it on the stream so that I could do my recipe. Don't have pity for me. Have pity for what I'm about to say to this company. Have pity for the company, because I'm about to rip this company one new one. Here we go. Let's try this one out. I'm gonna use it over here. And for some of you watching, the price now is about $100. 120 bucks, I believe. So we're gonna do that now. And also, let me move this out of the way. So we're gonna do that, and then here we go. Let's put this over here. All right, let's put this down. All right, let's do this. All right, so it goes for about 150 bucks now. I do know that this used to be a little bit cheaper. It used to be like, what was the price it used to be? It used to be like $90 about now. It's like 150 bucks. So let's see how this is today. I do know that we're going to drink We're going to drink the Booker's, and also there's another whiskey we're going to drink, the Yellowstone, which the Yellowstone's really, really good. The Yellowstone goes for about 200 bucks. Yellowstone goes for about 200 bucks. MSRP on those, they used to be about 150. About 150. So let's see how that goes. All right, there's a reason why people actually like this. It's really, really sweet, and for the price, you're really paying homage for to a blended whiskey that's really, really sweet. It doesn't tell you the years, but it does tell you 6 years here. I personally don't even think this is 6 years, but it says it, so it's 6 years. It says 6 years, 117.5 proof. It's a company I don't like to show you. Maybe we'll show the whole company. Maybe we'll show the whole company, but I don't want to show the whole company at all. We might do that. We might show the whole company of Basil Hayden. We might show all the old elks, and we also might show all of these barrel bourbons. If I have the nerve to actually blow apart the companies, because that's what I'm gonna do. If I'm drinking Basil Hayden, all right, let's drink this up. It's really, really strong. I'm gonna tune it down. I personally think it's still not really that good. Oof, just a little bit. I think I put a little bit too much. I think if this is like, if this bottle was at least 110 proof, I think if it was 110 proof, I think it would be good. 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 Here we go. Let's drink some. That's actually really. That's actually really, really good. It's actually really, really good. All you have to do is turn it down. You can't put eyes. You put eyes, you're gonna ruin it. You have to put a little bit of water. The proofing on here is way too powerful for you to actually enjoy it, and it's unbalanced. Personally, there's going to be a lot of people that say otherwise, and that's okay. Let them say whatever they want to. Let's lose this out one time. Somebody says out here they've been watching my videos. Great that you've been watching my videos. Make sure to get that membership if you haven't. I'm going to put it in the chat room so you guys know how to get that membership. I do know that a lot of you don't know how to get that membership. I'm going to see if I can figure out how to make sure over here. There we go. In the chat room. Click the chat room. And you can get that membership. There's a monthly membership that you can pay. And you get unlocked some of those members-only content, members-only live streams, and also members-only emojis that you can use. So I'm going to put that in the chat room. I'm going to spam the chat room real quick. You can click that, get the membership. Also, you get one free member message a month. One free member message a month. So if you guys do have that membership, please use it. Use it once a month. You get, every time you renew it, you get a free member message to put on here. All right, here we go. Let's load up my Let's load up my bottle with a little water. This actually does help out a lot. So let me load this up. All right, good. Let's drink this up. Okay, this is going to be the last time I drink this one. Next time I bring this out, it's going to be summertime. So enjoy what I say about this. Okay, first is first. The price on this, it's what it is. We can't say anything about the price. It's what it is. Another thing, too, there's a lot of other bottles out there that are really, really good. I personally rather spend $200. Rather spend $200 on something a little bit higher class than this. Now, the reason why I do rip this up is because if you look at the back, it does have Tennessee. So if it has Tennessee, you lose kind of a little bit of value on here. It has Indiana, Tennessee, and Kentucky. So it does lose a little bit of value. Yes, and I don't feel like I should be paying a huge amount of money for a blended whiskey that has Tennessee, right? But sometimes it's good if there's special companies out there that put it out there. But this company is specially for blending. They source out a lot of whiskeys from different Tennessee, Indiana, I believe even New York. What's the other places? They Colorado, I believe, and then Kentucky, obviously. So that's why I just will say this: if it's over $100 for any of these, it's not worth it. If you have the cheese. Buy it. But it's honestly not worth it. Just like the people that drink Black Label. If you drink Black Label, you're probably sucking at life. Black Label sucks. And then if you're drinking also Macallans are something that a lot of you know to drink. But there's so many other scotches out there that are really good. And when it comes to most of the American whiskeys, you kind of have to know what companies to get. Bullet's a company that I can say I personally would rather some of you go to the bar and try Bullet. Don't buy it at the store. And for some of the Irish whiskeys, most of them are really good. Just be careful with that Conor McGregor whiskey, which that one's meant to just have shots at the bar. I believe it's called Proper 12. That's another stinker. That one really stinks. Matter of fact, you could probably go to my Asian friend's nail salon. You could probably drink one of his products that he has, and it probably tastes the same as Proper 12. But that's for me to tell you guys. You have to know the value of the money you're paying, right? That's just what it is. All right, let's drink the rest of this. It's all right. Personally, I would rather you guys, if you buy this, put it in water. Add water in there. If you do buy that, put water in there. Never put ice in Macallan. You put ice in Macallan, you're probably new. You don't know what the hell you're doing. Never put ice in Macallan. It's already low proof. Okay, we're going to drink this one. I'm going to use a different. And Blue Label, if you get Blue Label, the worst is Black Label, right? Black Label is probably the worst one. Never buy Black Label for anybody. Never. That's like buying rotten cheese. Don't do that. Unless you're French. If you're French, do it. Let's pop this open. This is a worth 200. This is worth paying 200. Let's pour this up. Now this is worth paying $200. Is this better than all Macallans? Yes. Is it better than the Proper 12? It's better than the whole Proper 12 distillery. It's better than all the blue runs possible that you can find. It's better than actually all the Penelopes. Better than the whole Basil Hayden lineup. I don't think there's. It's better than all the Angels Envies. Oof, all of them. We're talking about all of the Angels Envies. Better than all the Angels Envies, but people don't want to pay the price for this. It's just what it is. This one is finished in every year. Every year, this one's finished in a certain cast. This one over here is finished in Marsala cast, which is, if you don't know Marsala, it's a little bit sweet. Kind of sweet like a Oloroso sweet. Here we go. Let's know this one out. Man, that might be the best nose on the whole stream so far. It has to be the best nose in the whole stream. That's insane. A little bit sweet. You could tell still it's a bourbon whiskey, but it does have a faint sweetness on here. And also, not only that, you can find some of that vanilla just blending in with that finish. Oak note on here is mainly that Marsala cask, which you can really smell. It's very sweet. Yellowstone limited edition 2022. This is from the year 2022. Every year they release one. We have all the years. 2023 was really good. 2020 I think was the one that I think was one of the best ones. 2021 I have also. Some of the newer ones are they use a higher budget cast. So for all of you that want to know and know the pricing on these, if you want to know the pricing on these, make sure to know that you're paying for the cast, the finish. So whatever barrel they're going to use it on, you're paying for that. And that's better than the last bottle that we had, right? So just know that. Just know that off the bat. So if you're paying $250 for this, know that you like that certain cast that it comes from. So sometimes they do, like for example, say it's a port cast. So you have to like wine. You have to like that port juicy, that fruity note that you get sometimes in those port casts. And then sometimes there's other like Japanese casks. There's also Oloroso casks. There also, what was the other one? It was a different cast. What was the other one? I forgot the name of it. But there's all time a little bit of a different finish on here, and you're paying for them to really put it all in a certain barrel. Those barrels are going to cost money eventually, so these bottles are going to cost way too much. Donald Trump put some tariffs on Europe, and the tariffs on Europe, I believe, is 25%. So that means if any of these companies want to get barrels from Europe, it will be costing these companies money, and they're going to go up in price. So you're probably going to see a lot of you're going to probably see a lot of Scotch whiskeys and bourbon whiskeys go up in price if they are finished on somebody's barrel from overseas, right? That's just what it is. But anyways, point matter is, let's drink this up. Let's see how good this is. Here we go. Let's drink this up. And that's good. Look, I could drink the whole whiskey in a week. That's really how good this is. Now, if you do come to the USA and you're not used to, I know we have some people here that you guys fly to the USA. We have some people in the chat room that you guys fly to the USA, and you start to live here and you don't know what kind of whiskeys to get. You have to know what you eat. Okay, that's my first recommendation. If you're all about eating chicken and eggs because you're a gym rat, if you go to the gym like some of my friends, they go to gyms all day. I'm gonna say I feel bad for their girlfriends and their wives because they probably, man, they're eating protein. They're eating eggs. They're eating like 12 eggs a day, and then they're eating a ground turkey or chicken, right? If you're one of those guys, well, there's some whiskeys, obviously, you're not going to drink. But if there was a whiskey out here that I would recommend, would be a low-proof whiskey. That's what I would recommend. Don't get high-proof whiskey. It's just not going to be good for your palate. Your palate is dead, my man. You're having protein powder. You're having turkey. Having a bunch of stuff, right? Your palate is dead. Palate is dead, my man. Now, we have a different exception. We have Edgar Romeo in the chat room, one of our top donors and one of our top members and one of our top OGs and our super ranch, right? Edgar Romeo goes to the gym. Edgar Romeo goes to the gym. But the thing is, Edgar Romeo, he didn't just get here recently, so he knows some of these whiskeys, and he drinks wine. So I've been buying wine. I think so far on this stream we spent $1,000 in the last 2 weeks. Last 2 weeks. Wine. I don't even like wine. What the hell am I drinking wine? I'm drinking wine because Edgar Romeo inspired me. So in the last 2 weeks I spent about $1,000 on wine. And the best wine that we had so far, I think I've gone through a hell of a ton of wine. Let me see, the best wine here, which is, we're supposed to open up a wine today. We're going to open up a wine today, probably. This wine will be this one, okay? I don't want to get this Poplar. I do know that I think I got Coca-Cola Poplar, and also I showed a sausage that I showed a sausage for a week when it first came out, and it was sold out in all the stores, and I couldn't find them. Unfortunately, I don't like to show products that I want to buy because, unfortunately, nobody knows about them, and then they start buying them, and guess what? Then I don't have any. But the point of the matter is, this is one of the best wines that I've had so far. This is a wine that should cost at least $120. At least $120. This is really good. If you didn't know about the story of this wine, you could go check out the other streams that we did the other day when I popped this open. So if you're into wine, if you're into eating filet mignon, ribeyes, if you're into eating high-end meats, this is something you should definitely buy. Don't go to restaurants. Don't pay the top dollar for restaurants. This is better than a $200 wine bottle that you might want to get, okay? And we did drink this one recently. I'm going to buy probably a box of that, and we might just promote that wine for the whole week. But I have to I gotta contact them. I think they're in California. I need to see what they're doing. I honestly need to see what they're doing. Haven't had time. You guys know that I've been doing a lot of charts. Yesterday we had a members-only live stream. And the members-only live stream, I give you guys some financial advice. Some of you guys need a financial advice, especially if you're 60-something or 70-something years old. If you're a younger buck in your 20s, well, I'm going to say if you're in your 20s, your time is now to invest. Also, if you're working a 9-to-5 job, your time to invest is now. Now will be the time to invest, okay? You can't be living that 9-to-5 job your whole life. That's just what it is. Also, if you're making a lot of money, I do know a lot of doctors that make a lot of money. They don't have time to do their own portfolio and to invest in their own stocks, so they put it in a hedge fund manager, so that the hedge fund manager controls their money. Sometimes that's not good. The hedge fund manager here in the USA will take a portion of your profits and he'll pocket it for obviously the firm and everybody, right? That's just what it is. So just learn. If you have a membership, you get to see the stream yesterday, the stream that I talked about yesterday, a little bit of non-financial advice, but but non-financial advice. All right, let's drink this up. Now, what I cooked today is going to last me 2 days. Okay, how much did I spend today? Well, last week, the time I spent on a certain stream, I think $300 on a certain stream. And it was a huge shout out also to the $345 that we got from our stream. And then the next day we did about 200 something. I think we did 500 something in 2 days. That was really good. And also, I will say for some of you, just understand, I'm trying to show you only the best. If I don't talk good about it, don't buy it. If I don't talk good about it, I don't buy it. It's really, really good. Really, really good. Let's drink some. Man, that's so good. And also, I just want to let you guys know we're gonna drink another one. And also, I think I'm gonna drink this one in the corner so you guys can see which one I'm having. But I'm gonna say this for a lot of you. I don't know what Booker's that is. So whatever Booker's that is what it is. Also, before I do say anything about any bourbon, I'm gonna say this. There are Scotch whiskeys. You see this? There are Scotch whiskeys out there that you can buy that are cheap. Why do you think I bought this one? Now, the reason why I have it is because sometimes I like to do cocktails. I haven't been making cocktails too much lately. It's been cold out here. I only tend to do cocktails in summertime. I don't like to do cocktails. I don't even know how people can buy cocktails nowadays at the bars. Cocktails to me would be more for summertime, and personally, that's what I bought this for. And a lot of there's a ton of scotches that I have that are great for cocktails. You can look up the price on this one, but the reason why I got this one is because there's certain cocktails that I use that I want an enhancement of the vanilla. Now over here, I'm going to just show you something so that you guys learn a little bit. If you see anything that says French oak cask, you see French oak. If you see anything that says French oak, you're going to have a strong amount of vanilla, even if it's a Scotch or Irish whiskey. There's Irish whiskeys also. I do have the French oak. You guys already know. There's bourbons out there that have that French oak. If you see one that does have that, you're going to have a strong vanilla flavor that you will usually find and dominate the whole whiskey. And that's good. You could use that in a certain cocktail. The point of the matter is, let me make sure in the chat room that everything's good. I don't know what Joe Waters is doing. Shout out to Joe Waters. He's having a fun time playing a game in the chat room. Anyways, let's move us away. And for some of you that want to know how to get a wrench, on this channel, you have to donate often. You also not only have to donate, but you have to be here very, very often, almost every single day. You have to treat this like your home. At the end of the day, there's a lot of you that get out of work about 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock, and I know some of you need a little bit of woosah, especially all of you that are law enforcement. We have some police watching. We have some cops. We have some law enforcement guys watching. We have some doctors watching. So for all of you, I do know that some of you, this is something you guys enjoy. And if you guys enjoy this, it's good. It's all good. Have a couple cop friends that do tend to stop in and watch. Don't comment too much. But also, I know that you guys met one of my doctor friends recently. It was about maybe I don't know, maybe a couple weeks ago, most likely. And I will say that I hope you guys really just appreciate the streams. Okay, I'm gonna do Rebel 10 year. This one definitely has a little bit of honey on here. It's very nice, but you have to understand, you don't pay top dollar for this one. It's hard to find whiskey. Let me put it over here. I'm gonna put a little drop. It's a little bit hard to find whiskey. It's a 10 year, and it does have a dominating factor of honey on here. Honey and oak. This is from Lux Row. If you don't know Lux Row, you can look up on YouTube, or you can look up on Google where Lux Row is. They're strictly coming out of Kentucky, and there you go, Lux Row. There you go. They do make one of my favorites. Yes, they make one of my favorites, which is the Blood Oats. By the way, shout outs to Satisfied. Shout outs to Satisfied. Cornish Box in the chat room. Matt. Shout outs to Matt. Also, April. Shout outs to April. Joe Waters. Shout outs to Farm Kitty. And shout outs to Edgar Romy in the chat room. And a couple others that were here, like Al Gordon. Shout outs to all of you, okay? Shout outs to all of you. Okay, here we go. Let's nose this out. Rebel 10 year. This is a bunch of oak. It's almost like a toasted oak. It almost tastes like a toasted oak with a honey. It's very honey forward on this one. I'm gonna say this very, very honey forward on this one. Very, very honey forward. By the way, Joe Waters, don't give it attention. That's what happens. You know what, Joe Waters? I'm gonna say this. If you ever scream Bloody Mary 5 times in the bathroom, expect something to come out of the mirror. If it comes out of the mirror, you don't pay attention. Just say, all you have to say, look, man, you got my toilet paper or what? That's what you got to do, man. Sometimes some of my moderators don't understand how to work it. You got to know how to ignore it. And here we go for some of you. Shout out to my moderators. You guys are amazing. I hope you have a fun time in the chat room. And for anybody that wants to be a moderator out here, understand, if you want to be a moderator out here, make sure you have to be here, helping out, being part of the chat room, understanding the process, and at the end of the day, know what's good. Know what's good. If you have a good recommendation, always try to say in the chat room. If I tell you that it's not a good one, well, usually I just don't show it. And if I see in the chat room that it's a good one, I usually acknowledge it. Super chats are the way to acknowledge any message. And for all of you watching, let's drink this up. That's really, really. That's really, really powerful. Powers of, oh man. That's really, really powerful. For a 10-year. Strong amount of honey, strong amount of honey. Oak note on here is orangely. The oak note on here is what really gets me going back. Not only the oak note, it has a lot of vanilla also. Oak, vanilla, honey. And then it has an underlining, almost like a toasted oak note on here. It's not toasted, but it does kind of taste like they charred up that wood to make this perfect. Rebel 10-year is really nice. Every year, the Rebel 10-year. Somebody says Heaven Hill. No. Too much. $6 too much. You get something else. Iggy. That's too much cheese. $60. Too much cheese for that one. All right. In the chat room, somebody had asked me if $60 is good for Heaven Hill, Bourbon. No. Too much. You could also get it for $40 at certain stores. $39.99 should be. Some of the prices you should see right now, summertime, they go for MSRP price, which is $50. But you should be able to find it for $40. So for some of you, somebody asked me about Heaven Hill, Bourbon. Try to look for $40. $40. It's not too. It's not mind blowing. If you had how much? If you had 40. If you had 60. Okay. If you had 60, what would I recommend you if you had 60? And somebody wants to get Heaven Hill. Well, if somebody wants to get Heaven Hill and they don't know what it is, personally, I think this is a great one. It's a great one. Maker's Mark, Cast Strength. Get that one. That's about $40. Sometimes you get it for $35. That's a really, really good one. That's a really good one. If somebody wants to buy a bourbon whiskey that's good, that one's a really good one. We're going to drink that one next. I'm looking forward to this. We're going to do Maker's Mark. We're going to do Maker's Mark, Cast Strength. Cast Strength, okay? Shoutouts are satisfied. Reaper got me hooked on tequila. Make sure to get that G4. G4. Somebody said in the chat room, I believe it's satisfied, one of our members. Tequila's great. Now, the reason why we're showing tequila at times is because whiskey doesn't have releases all the time. They don't have new releases all the time. So I sometimes get bored of certain things. That's why we go to beer, and sometimes that's why we go to wine. And that's just what it is, right? We go to wine sometimes. I think we go to beer. I want to have a Corona today. I'm going to be drinking this Maker's Mark after I drink this. This is really good. But the best whiskey on the stream. The best whiskey on the stream is undeniably this one, Yellowstone. This is the best one on the stream. Really, really, really good at Yellowstone. That's good though. Some batches aren't that good though. We're gonna say that some batches aren't that great. Some batches aren't that great. Let's drink this up. I'm gonna drink this one now. But I'm actually looking forward to having this one. We're gonna do a little battle on the stream. I want to put this one up against something. I can't put it up against this one because this is way too. That's way too good. Way too good. If I was going to put both of these up against each other, I think the Yellowstone would win indefinitely. I'm going to drink this one up after I have this. I'll drink this up. I'm going to say this. If I don't get a super chat on the stream, oof, going to be a sad, sad day. I'm going to go to sleep with my eyes open. If I don't get a super chat on the stream, it's going to be depressing. I'm going to go to sleep with my eyes open. I'm going to take a shower with my eyes closed. I'm going to brush my teeth with my eyes closed. I'm going to take off my clothes with my eyes open. It's going to be so opposite of me today if I don't get a super chat on the stream. Super chats are key to any stream that I do. And at the end of the day, it just gives a good appreciation to the stream. It's almost like if I don't get a super chat, usually it's like I'm on the side of the road playing the violin and nobody put a dollar there. Oof! What a bad, bad feeling, huh? Being there all day. It's pretty brutal, isn't it? Anyways, here we go. Let's drink this up. We're going to put a little bit of By the way, let's promote this just a tad bit. Okay, let's promote this a tad bit. I did get mail. Somebody sent me mail. I don't want to say who it is. I got mail in my box, right? I got mail for my birthday. My birthday's this weekend, so I'm not going to tell you guys anything, but after the stream, it will relocate you to that stream, and it will be Sunday, right? It will be Sunday. So enjoy that stream Sunday. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but I do know that we have it up currently. So I do have somebody send me something already in the mail. Thank you so much for sending me something. I will be opening it up maybe tomorrow or Sunday. We'll see. I still have it in that box. Anyways, this is nice. You can go get this one if you want to. This is real good. Pops open. Oof. Earth cleans up. All right. Let's clean this up. All right, let's see how great this is. Let's see how great this is. By the way, I do want to open up a Pokemon pack. Not a pack. I want to open up a Pokemon box. If any of you want to send me a Pokemon box, I would love that. That would be pretty cool. I've been looking for some, but I can't find any. Over here, a super chat. We alive. Thank you so much. Cornish Box. Huge appreciation of Cornish Box. Cornish Box says, here you go, Reaper. Happy birthday, shot time. Birthday Sunday, Cornish Box. I really appreciate you for actually sending a super chat. Because at the end of the day, let's just say this over here. I can't say this over here. I am officially, let's say this. Okay? We haven't gone a whole day, a whole stream without a super chat. So Cornish Box, thank you so much for sending that 3-pointer on this stream. Let's put this on here. Huge shout out to Cornish Box for allowing us to be undefeated on Super Chats. Here we go. Let's drink this up. Maker's Mark. Maker's Mark. Is Maker's Mark cast strength. So I kind of wanted to open up, because I've been talking about Pokemon. I don't collect Pokemon cards. I'm going to say this. I do not collect Pokemon cards. Over here, I have another Super Chat from Andrew. Andrew, he says, $5 Super Chat. Here we go, $5 Super Chat. He says, happy birthday, Reaper. Do a shot, XRP, to the moon. Andrew, thank you so much, Andrew. If you guys watched the stream yesterday, I hope you enjoyed the stream yesterday, especially Andrew. You can see some of those non-financial advice that I said yesterday. And yes, I am holding, yes, XRP. Thank you so much for the $5 Super Chat. We'll have to celebrate also. That's Andrew's third Super Chat on YouTube. Shout out to Cornish Box. And also shout out to Andrew. By the way, it's Cornish Box and Andrew. Don't forget to renew your membership. Every time you renew your membership, your emoji next to your name changes color. So at the end of the time that you do end up getting that cool color that you have, you keep it forever as long as you renew that membership. And the final color of the most epic color on YouTube next to your name will be eventually when you have a good time on these streams. I think it's a span of a year and a half. I think it's a year and a half, but the year, when you get to a year, it's ridiculously awesome to have that emoji. Anyways, here we go. Let's know this is Maker's Mark. Cheers to all of you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You don't understand how much I appreciate it. I really do appreciate every time you guys send Super Chat. The bigger the Super Chat is always great. It's the longer string usually. It gives me more testosterone in my blood. Point of the matter is, let's know this now. Oof. That's danky wood. That's danky wood. Real danky wood. Not only is it danky wood, it has a strong cinnamon note on here. Has a strong cinnamon note. Danky cinnamon oak. Danky cinnamon oak and brown sugar. That is really powerful stuff. It's 109 proof. You can find different proofings at your store. This is a great value for what you're buying for in a whiskey. If there was ever a whiskey that you need to step it up, say you love Basil Hayden, right? I don't tell you to buy Basil Hayden, but if you do buy Basil Hayden, it's low proof, like 86 proof, I believe, or 80 proof. This is a huge step up. If you really want to be a whiskey enthusiast, this is something you should definitely try to get because it's higher proof, and you can finally figure out if you like it by itself with ice. Which the ice, just to chill it, you pop out the ice and you drink it cold, or you could put, obviously, water to tune down your water. Okay? Huge shout out to the Super Chats. When this stream ends, it will relocate you to the next stream, which the next stream is for Sunday. Okay? Let's drink this up. This is beyond phenomenal. A large amount of black pepper on here. Black pepper and spices beaming through my mouth. Oak note is ridiculous. Brown sugar, undeniably amazing. Caramel, undeniably amazing. Everything you want in a whiskey, it really has it tuned up. Maker's Mark has a certain class on that oak. That oak is very defined in the brand. It is the only brand that I can say that has almost like a strong oak note, even on their lower end bottles. I'm not going to say this is super low end. We could say that this is almost a little bit higher. This is like middle. Lower end ones are like $20, but this one's cast strength. Really nice. You could abuse this a little bit, right? Drink this up. You could throw this around. Don't have to worry about it. Maker's Mark has a trademark with their dipping. They dip it. And at the end of the day, there's different drips on these bottles. These are hand dipped. So that means that there's a line of ladies. There's a line of ladies. Why don't they put men on the line? They only got the women. Yeah. Anyways, they dip them. And then after they dip them, guess what they do? They make you a sandwich. Yes, yes. But you have to be working at Makers Market. Shout out to all ladies. Oh, that was brutal. Somebody said that was brutal, Jerome. Damn. That was brutal. Somebody said that was brutal. How can you say that? Oh, man. I don't know why I said that. That's horrible. Horrible of me. Horrible of me. Man, so bad. So bad. Anyways, you know what's bad? You know what's bad when the birds come over to my cactuses or the fence that I have and they shit all over my cactuses. Now that's bad. Let's drink this up. Have you guys ever wondered why penguins can't fly? I mean, come on, it's pretty easy. Penguins can't flip birds, but they can't fly, obviously. Just like ostriches. Come on, why can't they fly? Come on. They got short wings. Come on, man. Look, I'm not being a comedian. Not being a comedian. As somebody, so one of our members out here, his name is Joe Waters. One of our members, his name is Joe Waters. He's starting to be a comedian. He's studying to be a comedian. And his opening line, you know, a comedian goes to the line. He goes to the stage. His opening line, Joe Waters' opening line is a Jackie Chan joke. And the Jackie Chan joke goes like this, okay? With the Jackie Chan, okay? He goes, hello, audience. Hello, I am from... This is Joe Waters, right? He told me this is his opening line. His opening line. Hello, everybody. I just want to make sure that you know you guys are enjoying your night. And here's his opening line. Joe Waters told me this. His opening line. I've been hungry lately. He goes, I've been hungry lately, but I can't eat food before I go on stage. Every time I go on stage with food, I just need to take a shit. I feel like I'm gonna get diarrhea. That's what Joe Waters said. He always says his opening line. And when he goes, he says this. Right? So he goes, this is what he told me. He goes, but we're comedians out here, right? We should be eating, right? So I told myself, why don't we have an opening line? And this is my opening line for a lot of you, okay? Yes, I'm talking about food. Some of you guys are wondering why I don't. Anyways, the point of the matter, here's the opening line. I don't know how many in the audience will figure this out. I'm pretty sure there's an Asian dude out here that's going to stand up and he's going to swing up like if I'm giving it out free money. There's no free money on here. Point of the matter is, this is Joe Waters' opening line. He says, Jackie Chan, when he was younger, there was a certain place that he would go to. Now, we're talking about food still, audience. So please, if you know what it is that he ordered, you stand up. And he knows to aim to the white girls because the white girls don't know how to cook and they don't know how to season their food. So he knows to always say at the beginning of this joke, he usually says, any white girls here? I know you guys aren't standing up. You ladies are not standing up. Yes, you ladies, I know you. And then the crowd just stays dead. Don't even clap. So that's good for him, right? So then he goes, this is Joe Waters in the chat room. He's a comedian, stand-up comedian. Eventually, he's going to be probably maybe on Fubu TV. Not Netflix, but it's Fubu TV. So he goes, okay. So Jackie Chan, when he was younger, he would go to a fast food because he didn't have money. But what is a fast food item that he would order? Now, there's a couple fast foods out there. So he would name out the fast foods. And the first thing he would say is a white boy statement. Chick-fil-A. Does he go Chick-fil-A? What Chick-fil-A? Or would it be McDonald's? Or would it be Checkers? Or would it be Carl's Jr.? Who the hell goes to Carl's Jr.? I don't even know why my commercials on TV have Carl's Jr. where I don't even have one in a radius of 100 miles. It's crazy. You guys ever quiet, audience is quiet. Joe Waters says, this is the opening line. He says, so it's either any of those, and then I forgot Burger King. So Jackie Chan, when he was younger, he used to order a certain meal, and he would always say it super loud before his time to go on to do this certain act in the movie and his certain day, which will always be Tuesday. And the point of the matter is, do you guys know what it is? And always, he would tell me that there was always somebody just stand up. It'd be a nerd. They just stand up, a geek nerd with glasses, thick glasses, always looked like a serial killer. And he would think it was an Asian dude just stand up, but it was always a nerd. And the nerd would always say, he eats ching chong ching. He would always say that, right? And then he would obviously say, that's racist. He was racist. Security. And they would fake out to take him out, but they wouldn't do it. Point of the matter is, the joke goes like this. Jackie Chan, there's a famous meal that he would always order before he goes and does his movies. You guys know what it is. Nobody stood up, only that dude, right? And then he would say, ladies and gentlemen, Jackie Chan, every week, he would order a Whopper. A Whopper. You get it? A Whopper. Jackie Chan would always order a Whopper. And the joke was so bad that every joke after that was always better. And he would eventually be a successful comedian. And that's how his career started. Always start off with a horrible joke. Shout out to Joe Waters. He's a great sport. Many of you that do not know, if you call anybody a great sport, usually you hit him on the shoulder, you say, get him, Tiger. That's usually what it is. Shout out to Joe Waters. He's always here on every stream. And huge shout out to also April. Shout out to April. She's usually here every stream. This is her home. Farm Kitty. Edgar Romeo. Huge appreciation, Edgar Romeo. Also, for all of you like Al Gordon, I know a lot of you drink whiskeys. You guys drink whiskeys. You don't know what whiskey to buy, especially for Gettys and hangouts, and maybe you're just going to an event. You don't know what whiskey to buy. Every whiskey that I show on the stream is a buy. Unless I rip it and I tell you it's a horrible buy, I'm just showing you every whiskey is a buy. This is the most least expensive bottle on the stream. Also, not only is this the least expensive bottle, we also had a different one nobody talks about. If you really want to try some rye whiskey, this Pikesville is really, really outstanding. But there's only one bottle on here that we haven't drank yet, and we're going to drink it soon. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to drink it now because, you know what? I'm going to just drink it now. This is a great bottle to get, but there's a bottle that we have to drink. I don't know what I have in here. Honestly, I think I probably drank this one already. I don't know what it is. We're going to pop this open. Let's pop this open. Imagine you're going to a funeral. And you're putting the dead body in the can, and you're just turning, and then the dead body just flies out. That would have been me. But I would have left the head on the floor. I would have been laughing. I can't go to funerals. Not funerals. I can't go to those. What do they call in church? You gotta say some. I can't go. I just start laughing. I don't know what the hell's wrong with me. I start laughing. I remember when my uncle passed away. My cousin had said something. He wanted to say a speech. I was trying to hold on to dear life. I knew he was gonna say something so stupid. I was trying to hold on, mind you. The dead, obviously. Anyways, Did you guys know that Booker's has gone up in price? Yes, I think you guys know. It pops open. The head came off. What a timing! What a timing! You see, I can't go to funerals. Anybody ever invites me for their funeral, expect me to laugh. Let's pop open this. Oh Lord, I got to open up a wine. Oh shit. I got to open up a wine. I forgot you guys. I got to open up a wine. Ripper Crew. You guys were awesome. On a Friday, I know there's a lot of people at Tony Roma's. I don't know why you guys go to Tony Roma's anymore. There's Red Lobster. Red Lobster still hasn't gone bankrupt. Go to Red Lobster. Support them. Support them in the hoodlums that are working there. You're not going to have hoodlums at the stores anymore. Make sure to support the hoodlums at Red Lobster. All right, let's nose this out. That's ridiculous. Okay, so which one am I having? I think I had this one recently. Tag Along Bats 2021. I think I had this one recently. I had so many Bookers. I just picked a random one. Maybe I should have picked to the right side. I said, you know what? Let me go left. Let me go left because the right has been winning today all day long in the White House. So I said, you know what? Let me go left. I have some pity. Let me go left, and I picked this one. I think I had this one already. Let's nose this out. Very strong caramel. Strong caramel. Very strong caramel. Matter of fact, I think the caramel is overwhelming. And you have a little bit of almost on the nose. Strong brown sugar. Strong cinnamon. And you have almost like a just I'm gonna say this. I think they should always do a little bit more age on these Bookers. By the way, I used to pay like $68 for these. Nowadays, they're $107. They used to be a great value. They used to be great value. What happened? Well, inflation happened. Now you guys are paying like $20 for like 2 eggs. Inflation happened. Let's drink this up. This is Bookers. Oh, man, I got to drink. Oh, I want to drink a Corona. Okay, this is going to be the last one. I'm going to drink a Corona. I'm going to pop open a wine. All right? Oof. Wow. That's probably the strongest whiskey I've had on stream. Strongest whiskey I've had is molasses. A lot of molasses. Oof. A lot of molasses. Black pepper and white pepper. Black and white pepper. I'm also getting a char on that oak on here. Char on that oak. Caramel is the only thing that's keeping this good. Very, very nice, that caramel. I don't get the brown sugars as much on the nose that I do on the palate. But it's very strong, very, very strong. You do get a little bit of almost like a cinnamon plug that just comes out of, I was going to say something nasty. Point of the matter is, let's drink this up with water. Sometimes water does help it out a little bit. I don't tell you to put water all the time, but I've been drinking a little bit of whiskeys, right? A little bit of whiskey, so we're going to see. On the nose now, it's just really, really exceptional. It almost smells like a caramel cookie. If you've never had a caramel cookie, you're missing out. Last time I had a caramel cookie, I think it was 2019. That's really nice. You got to put water in here. It's a blast of char. Not only has a blast of char on that oak, also it does have It does have a good amount of on the nose. I'm getting a good amount of caramel now. Before I was getting brown sugar. The brown sugar is tuned down now with a little bit of ice. I mean, with a little bit of water. A little bit of water, tuned down. Okay. Let's drink this up. This is 2021. 2021 Bookers. Oof. By the way, I really like this. Really like this. Rubber. Always put the rubber on the tip. They did a great job to put the rubber on the tip. Man, look at that. Real good rubber on the big, thick black tip. Real good. Always put a little, look at that little bit of rubber, and the rest is really rock hard. It's nice and thick. This is nice and thick too. And again, there you go. This is just outstanding. I do recommend you to get one of these. I just look like I'm gonna say is I look like a dummy. I look like a dummy walking around with a bottle of water. I look like a dummy walking around with a bottle of water. No more. Not gonna happen. No more. Now I can officially have it real. I don't look like a dummy no more. I didn't realize how broke I looked having so many of these and walking around with these. At least with a bottle, a real. Hey, look at this. Oh man, look, man. This is a woman thing. This is a woman thing. I'm gonna say, as gentlemen, this is a woman thing. Okay, women are the only ones that do this stupid stuff. This is the only stupidity that I could say that I do on stream, and I've done on stream probably in a long time. But it's black. It's all black. It's dominant. It's strong. It's manly. Get yourself one of these. Stop walking around with your goddamn balls of water. Get yourself one of these and make sure it's a dominant color so that you don't look like a FAG. Here we go. Let's drink this up. Now, if you think I'm going to take this on my motorcycle, you could say FAG all day long. Anybody that rides a motorcycle that has one of these, big time FAG. Big time FAG. Shoot. Big time. Okay, that's really good. So what do I have to do on stream? I'm going to drink that beer. I'm going to rate a Corona. I honestly haven't had a Corona in like maybe almost like a year. A regular Corona never had a year. And also we have a wine on the stream that we're going to do. So I'm looking forward to that. Let me put this away here. Looking forward to that. So if you guys allow me some time, we're going to go mute for a little bit, okay? If you guys are enjoying this Friday, hit that like button. If you're enjoying this Friday, hit that like button. If we get close to $100, I'll start playing some music. We get close to $100, I start playing some music, okay? All right. Let's go get that wine. And also, not only that wine, what is it? The beer. Wine and the beer. Okay, so Corona, and wine. I'm going to pop over the wine. What do I have? Okay, I have this here. Gotta have this here. I got to take this in. Okay, Corona and wine, Reaper. Corona and wine, Reaper. Okay, here we go. I remember. Good. Hit that like button if you have. We're almost at 16,000. Subscribe if you haven't. Let's get that. All right, here we go. Okay, so we're drinking this now. We're gonna stop drinking this soon. I haven't had a regular, honestly, you guys probably think I'm joking. Haven't had a regular Corona in a long time. The best Corona out there is the Corona, yes, you know the other one. Familiar. Corona Familiar is the best Corona you could get. I bought this one recently. All my stores want to give me a free wine, so one of my stores gave me this free wine. I have two more stores that want to give me a free wine. Under $20. So this one was under $20. My birthday's around the corner. You guys already know my birthday's this weekend. So these places are giving me free wines. And this is one of the free wines that I ended up picking from that one store. I picked this one up. There's two more wines. There are two other stores want to give me. I'm not going to mention the stores. We don't promote the stores, but they want to give me a free wine because it's my birthday. But under $20, obviously. So I'm going to have to go to the store tomorrow and see. I'm going to see which one I like, which one I pick. Point of the matter is, I'm going to drink this Corona Extra. I haven't slept good. You guys know I only sleep 5 hours because I do a lot of charts. Yesterday, we did something crazy. You can see the members only stream. We did something crazy. And I think it's paying off so far. The point of the matter is, allow me to go mute. I'm going to go mute on the stream, okay? If you guys don't mind, I'm going to go mute on the stream. I'm going to start opening this up. And also, we might just open this up. So let's go mute for just a little bit. Enjoy the chat room. All right, for some of you watching, I don't know if you guys can hear me. Some of you watching, it is official. I thought I was going to break anything in 2025, but it's official. We broke something else again in 2025. I tend to drop things. Yes, my hands are too big, man. What am I going to do? My hands are too big, and I don't know my own power sometimes, right? When I pull some of your hairs out there, if I'm pulling your hair, I take out all the hair. I'm sorry if you're bald. Point of the matter is I don't know my own strength at times, and yes, we broke one of our very, very well sought after glasses. Anyways, that's not going to stop me from doing a stream. Point of the matter is, we're going to drink. We're going to drink this last. We're going to drink this last. We're going to drink this last. I'm probably going to put this inside because I don't want to drop this one. Oof. I don't want to drop this one. I'm going to probably put this inside. Let me do that. I'm going to put this inside so I don't drop this one. What else do I put inside so I don't drop? Here we go. I have glass under me, but it's not as far as you might think. All right, so roll view. Let's try a wine. This is the wine that I told you we're gonna do. This better be worth it. Here we go. Let's drink this up. Let's see how this wine is. So, I bought this wine because obviously they gave it to me. I didn't buy it, obviously, but I picked it. That's what I meant. I picked it because it's my birthday, and there's a couple stores that want to give me a free wine. And this is one that I just picked. This is the one that I picked. I believe this is like $15, $20, about $20 around there, about $20. I don't know what to think of this, but I do know that I picked this out because I said, you know what? Let me not go for the propaganda and some of those labels, nice labels. Let me just pick a random wine. After I drink this, I'm gonna drink that beer, the Corona Familiar. I mean, not the Corona, regular Corona. So let me nose one out. Ooh, so far for the price of what it is, I think this is pretty decent. Well, just on the nose, pretty decent on the nose. It's pretty decent on the nose. A little bit. I'm gonna say a little bit of blackberries and fruits, strong fruits on here. It doesn't have any spices, so I'm gonna say this. This is probably gonna go with my meat. Here we go. Let's drink this up. This is actually probably really good with my pork. This is actually not as great that I would think. This is very fruity. I'm gonna just say this ahead of time. Very, very fruity. I'm gonna say I don't like it. It's low class. I'm just gonna say it like that. It's low class, dry finish, low class. Just too much fruits on here. Too much fruits. I can't really taste anything else but just fruits. It's a fruit bomb. This is like the perfect wine to use for like a sangria. Some of you ladies love that sangria. This is like the perfect wine to use for a sangria. I personally do not like this one. But again, once it airs out, it might get better, right? That's what they say about wine. Let me nose it out one time. Even on the nose, it's super, super fruity. Super, super fruity. Let me see if it airs out some more. Super, super fruity. Let's drink this up. Yeah, that's not good. Probably the worst. That's probably the worst wine I've had all week. It's super fruity. It's not even full body. It's very almost like medium. You get a little dryness on that oak. You get a little bit, just a tad bit, a sprinkle of almost like a. This is like a dessert. This is like almost like a dessert wine. This Cabernet to me is like a dessert wine. This is something I probably wouldn't even like with my pork. I don't think I'm going to have this with my pork. I'm not going to have this with the tacos that I'm making. It's just too fruity. And personally, I want something full body, rich. I want to be able to bite it. I want to be able to chew it. I want to be able to taste some of those nice notes on here. I want to be able to taste maybe just something different. Maybe a little tobacco note on a wine. I want to be able to find that oak note. I want to be able to find some of those maybe crazy berries. Sometimes they have like a berry note, a curd note, strong. I want to find some of that, right, on a wine. I want to find something different. Right? I don't want to taste something on here that just literally tastes like fruits. If I want to have fruits, I have that cranberry juice. I'm going to say, this is not even worth buying. But if you're into light wine, if you're into light wine, it also has it's a little bit sour. Has a little bit of sourness on here. Let me see if they blended it with something else. Average, okay, cool. It doesn't say. Doesn't say it contains sulfites. Okay, cool. 13.5% ABV. It's just, you know what? Let me drink this up. This is for a woman. This is for a woman. This is for a woman. I'm gonna say it right now, ladies. Get this. This is for you, ladies. That's for a woman. Never buying this again. Never even looking at it. Never even gonna even promote this ever. So again, Saint Chardonnay Michel. You gotta say it like that, right? It's Michel. That's the most I'm gonna drink of this. I'm not gonna drink anymore. Let's close this up and let's drink that beer. Okay, before I put this away, I don't like to rip companies. My palate is very different from some of the other people out there, right? My palate is very different. I want something worth it. I want something that tastes like I'm tasting wine from. I just want to taste wine that, like, literally, I just stole it from the princes of, I don't know, the princes of another world, right? I want to be able to get a wine that I'm taking from the king of God knows where. I want to drink a wine and taste like a king. I don't want to drink a wine and taste like I'm going to a teenager's getty, right? I don't want to taste a wine that it tastes like I'm drinking like a wine that a 20-year-old picked out. I don't want that. I don't want a wine that tastes like a bunch of Kim Kardashians went to a brunch and decided, you know what, let me take this home with me and let me do sangria. I don't want to taste a wine like that. I don't even want to feel like a woman. I want to feel like a man. Okay, the only reason why we have this is because I picked it out. Shout out to all the ladies out in the chat room. Point them out, or is this wine to me? It's not for me. Why do I keep on drinking it? Because it reminds me of cranberry juice. That's why I keep on drinking it. It reminds me of cranberry juice. And personally, I drink pomegranate cranberry. Oof, so good. That's so good. Okay, let me take this off the screen. I'm done with this sucker. I'm done with this sucker. Maybe if you have parents, If you have parents that they're not into wine, if you have parents that are not into wine, buy this. They're gonna say, Johnny, this is so good, Johnny. Johnny, this is so good. Johnny, this is so good, Johnny. Johnny, this is so good, Johnny. Like that. Like that. You know what? Now I'm thinking about Johnny. You know what? Now I'm thinking about Johnny. You know what? We're gonna give it to Johnny out there. We're gonna give it to Johnny out there. Let's give it to Johnny one time. Let's give it to Johnny, baby. All right, I'm gonna do this goddamn Corona. Am I gonna put it on there? Nope. Here we go. Let's see. Let's see, baby.
All night, all day, all night, all day.
All right, here we go.
All night.
I haven't had a Corona Extra in the longest time, John. Oof. I haven't had a Corona Extra in a long time. Look, Johnny, I don't know if we got Johns out there. We're gonna say there's one whiskey that I haven't had on the stream, right? One whiskey we haven't had. Oof, there's one whiskey I haven't had on the stream. Hey, gentlemen, this is gonna be the first time I have this in a long, long time. Is it gonna be good?
When I came to Spain and I saw people partying,
Here we go, baby.
myself, what the fuck?
Let's try this out.
All day,
Corona Extra. First time I have it since
all night.
1998.
FIFA los días
Corona Extra.
I was living
Here we go, baby.
Johnny. And I said,
Let's suck this. Johnny.
Johnny, la gente está muy
There
loca.
you go. Boom. That drink is up. Oh. This tastes like shit. Oh. Let me drink it up again. This tastes like shit.
Johnny, la gente está muy loca.
Oh, this tastes like, holy Lord. This tastes like shit. Holy crap, this tastes bad. God, am I drinking my own piss? Holy Lord. I think I might be drinking my own piss. Shout out to Johnny. How many Johnnies we got in the chat room?
What the fuck?
How many Johnnies we got in this room?
All day,
Hey, Jimmy, this is,
all day,
I don't know what it is.
all night.
Who the hell drinks this? How many Johnnies we got out there?
FIFA los DJs.
How many Johnnies? We got one John in the chat room.
FIFA la
We got 3 Johns in the chat room.
FIFA la noche.
All I know is,
DJ.
hey, Jimmy, it's Corona,
FIFA la fiesta.
extra,
FIFA la fiesta.
real,
FIFA la fiesta.
real pissy.
FIFA la fiesta.
I'm gonna say this. Where's the Johnny? Where's Johnny at? Johnny, where's Johnny at?
FIFA la fiesta.
This right here. Ooh, it's right here. You gotta do a cartwheel, and you just gotta. Oh,
Johnny, la gente está muy loca.
oh! You put it in your ass, and that's gonna make them foam. Over here, we got a super chat in the house. Super chat from Farm Kitty. Put lime and salt. Ooh! Put lime and salt. You see how to get that foam? Do a cartwheel. Put it in your ass. You'll get that. There you go. This is piss.
La gente está
Shout out to Johnny. Shout out to Johnny. Shout out to Johnny. Ladies and gentlemen, shout out to Johnny. We are officially gonna say, I gotta put some lime. I gotta put some lime. I gotta put some lime. Let me just say this. I gotta put some lime. It's a great idea, Farm Kitty. Shout out to Farm Kitty. We're putting some lime with this son of a gun. You can already saw what happened. If you do a cartwheel and you'll put it in your ass, you're gonna get some foam. You know, I think this needs some foam. This needs something. This needs something. We're gonna do a whole line. We're gonna do a whole line. We're gonna do a whole line with this son of a gun. Let's do the whole line with this son of a gun. All right, I'm gonna go mute again if you guys don't mind. I'm gonna go mute again. I might drink another Corona. Haven't slept. Only slept 4 hours. I usually say 5 hours. At 4 hours, I'm short an hour. Let's go mute a little bit, okay? All right, here we go. Let me just say this. For all of you watching, okay? When you drink beer, you drink it after whiskey, okay? Drink it at the end. I'm having some pork today. I have some tacos. So this is going to be perfect for me. Do not mix, yes, do not drink Coronas and mix it with whiskey. If you want to drink beer, you drink it at the end. It means I'm not going to have any whiskey. It also means I'm not going to have any Scotch whiskey or any other whiskey. Okay? So for all of you, I just want to let you guys know, if you do ever drink beer, never drink beer first and then go to whiskey, okay? You can drink beer at the end, but never mix this on a weekly basis. Always put beer at the end. Beer has sugar, right? Beer has sugar, so that's why when you see some fat dudes out there with a big belly, it's because they drink a lot of beer. That's just what it is. Beer is no bueno at times. No bueno at times. And you're probably wondering, so why are you drinking it? I'm drinking it because I haven't had a beer. I haven't had a Corona in a long time. So for a lot of you, I just want to let you guys know, I haven't had a Corona for a long time. And I wanted to do my own Corona. And to do my own Corona, you have to drink, well, you have to lower on the Corona to do this perfect. You have to look at it. So this is what I did, okay. The first one that we did, it was low. You put a little bit of salt in there. You can put it on the rim. You can put it inside, put it on the rim. But it has to be low, right? You put a little bit of lime. You put a little bit of lime and you put a little bit of salt. And you give it some character, this Corona Extra. Because this Corona Extra sucks. Tastes like my piss. So, is when we lowered it. We put a little bit of Corona on here on this other one. I'm going to drink both of those with my dinner. I'm going to drink both of those with a taco. If you ever have this mix, I'm gonna show you the mix that we're doing. I'm gonna show you exactly what we're doing on this new one. But for the meantime, I'll just say this. I'm gonna drink this one. I'm gonna tell you what I think of this. That tastes a lot better than what it was. I usually put the salt on the rim, but might as well just put it inside. So I put the salt inside on this one. It's better than what it is. A whole lime, a little bit of salt. So now we're gonna do a fresh one. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna do a whole ass lime. All right, a whole ass lime. Let's see how this tastes like. Let's see how this tastes like. Haven't had this, honestly, I haven't had this in a long time. The other one was a half-assed. I half-assed the other one. Half-assed the other one. The other one was good, but it was half-assed. I'm going to be honest, all half-assed. Let's do this one. I half-assed this one. Let's see how a real one tastes like. Real lime from Mexico. Real Corona from Mexico. And the salt is from Italy. The salt from Italy. Sea salt. Let's see how it tastes like. Corona Extra. Again, once you drink this, you can't go back to whiskey. Don't go back to whiskey. Let's drink this out. Man, that's good. That's good. The only issue with these, it gets you bloated. It gets you bloated. So you're going to feel, I don't know if any of you go to the gym, but you're going to feel bloated if you just drink one of them. That's really good. That's what I'm having with my meal. Look, for all of you watching, these limes, $4 for $1. They're gonna go up in price eventually. As we look at the salt there, really good. Corona Extra. Let's drink this up. I personally think this one's better. This one's better than the last one. Let me put the rest of this. That's the way to drink this one. It went from a regular beer to a decent, really good beer. And I just want to let you guys know, if you do drink that, don't go to wine. This wine are probably gonna just sip up. Don't drink wine and don't drink beer, okay? Don't drink wine and beer and then don't drink whiskey. Once you go to beer, that's it. For the rest of the night, you drink that. For the rest of the night, you drink that. Somebody said in the chat room, touche. Yes, touche all the way. Yes. I wanna watch Austin Powers. If I have the ambition to watch a movie tonight, this is what I'm going to watch. I'm even going to watch a new Venom movie. The new Venom movie, you guys know the new Venom movie, I think it released last year. Probably going to watch Venom tonight. I'll probably fall asleep halfway because I can't watch a whole movie. That's why I don't go to the movie theaters. Or I'm going to watch Austin Powers tonight. Andrew, thank you so much for the recommendation of Austin Powers. I'm probably going to watch Austin Powers. You guys know Austin Powers was one of the best movies back in the days. One of the funniest movies. One of the greatest movies out there. Or I'm going to watch Venom, the newest one. Or I'm probably going to watch, I think those are the two. If not, Ancient Aliens. And most likely I'm going to leave, if I'm good tonight, I'm probably going to leave at midnight. And do my thing at midnight. Maybe leave tonight or maybe tomorrow night. Maybe tonight, stay home. How about we stay home tonight? Yes, I'll stay home tonight. For all of you watching. There has to be a song that I have in my head, but there's no song I have in my head. Oof. I usually I usually have a song in my head. That's really good. Ooh, that wine is fruity as hell. That wine is fruity as heck. Fruity as heck. I think I'm gonna start moving some of these stuff out of the way. That wine is fruity as heck. This is pretty good now. I'll have it. Let me see if I have leftover. I need a little bit. There you go. I need a little bit of lime on here. All right, here we go. Let's drink this up. All right, it's Friday. You guys need to enjoy your day. It's Friday. I hope you guys go out. Go to the right restaurants. If I can tell you anything, go to a 5-star restaurant. If you do need to go out and you can't cook at home, one thing I recommend for all of you to cook at home, if you cook at home, here's an easy thing that some of you can cook at home. Pasta. One of the easiest things you can cook at home. And also, IKEA meatballs. Oof. With some cranberry sauce, one of the best, easiest things to cook at home. Those are two great things to cook at home. If you stay home today on a Friday, I know many of you shouldn't be going to bars and clubs. You gentlemen, some of you gentlemen are too old. Don't go to bars and clubs. Focus on making money. And for the ladies out here, if you want to find a dumbass, go to the bars, go to the clubs. You'll find a real dumbass that'll ruin your life. For all of you watching, make sure to stay home, make money, and also, weekdays, enjoy your job that you're working. Monday through Friday, start planning on maybe doing a company. Maybe you could do some entrepreneur, to be an entrepreneur, start selling something out there. You can't be doing the same job every freaking Monday through Friday. Do something that you like. If there's a hobby that you like, do it. Be the best in your hobby. I'm going to say this right now for all of you watching. I personally feel that some of you definitely need to start a side business, especially some of you that are watching. You guys have great art. I know there was somebody on here, one of my wrenches, that has great artwork. I think she could start up maybe a website and start posting her artwork on the website. That's great. That's what's up. Most of my wrenches are millionaires, except Joe Waters. He's holding through. Joe Waters, save all your money. Pokemon cards are not going to be the future. Put your money in an investment. And for some of you that are young, if you're young bucks out here, make sure to put some money on the side for a good investment, even if it's cryptocurrency. Stock market or cryptocurrency, the future is bright for all of you watching. We're drinking this up. I think I'm going to drink one more Corona. That's gonna make me fall asleep. I need to fall asleep. I need to sleep for a good amount of time. 5 hours is the only thing I sleep. For all of you watching, you guys are amazing. On the stream, what did I show? I showed a lot of whiskeys on the stream. The best whiskey we showed on the stream, where the hell is it? This son of a bitch ran away. Where the hell is the best whiskey on the stream? Okay, best whiskey on the stream, let me just say, the best whiskey on the stream, Elijah Craig. I didn't even drink it. The best moment on the stream was when I broke this one, apparently. Broke this, shattered. Best water bottle you can buy. You can buy it really good. This water bottle is ridiculously good. Stop being a dummy, walking around with water bottles. You're looking like a dummy. I was looking like a dummy, no more. I had a freaking oof. And then this wine, I just want to show you one more time. Don't buy this wine. Don't buy this wine. I'm gonna get more wine for a lot of you because I got 2 more stores that are gonna give me free wine. This wine sucks. It's not that it sucks. It's just too fruity. I think women would love this wine. If you're a woman that loves fruity wines, if you like sangrias, this wine's for you. This is for the Kim Kardashians, you know, the wannabe Kim Kardashians. Fruity, and that's about it. I don't like it. I'm going to put it away. For all of you watching on the stream, don't buy Corona Extra unless you're putting lime and salt. Corona Extra is garbage. Buy Corona Familiar. It's the best. Well, let me flick it. I have a lizard over here. Let me flick it. Thank the Lord. Here we go. Let's drink this up. Hey, Jamie, you guys are amazing. Shout out to all of you. Cryptocurrency. What is the cryptocurrency that I've been looking at today? There's a cryptocurrency called Peanut. Peanut. It's 30 cents. 30 cents. I was thinking about putting $2,000 on Peanut. Yes, Peanut. You know the famous Peanut. Why? Because the SEC, yes, SEC says that meme coins are collectibles. Instead of me going into the Joe Waters scheme, Joe Waters is into Pokemon cards. Instead of me buying regular cards or baseball cards or, you know, just collectibles, I could buy meme coins. Peanut is a meme coin. I've been looking at it today. It's 30 cents. 30 cents. Cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency might be a collectible future. Yesterday, the SEC said that anybody that has a meme coin is basically collecting collectibles. Collectibles is like baseball cards. When I sold that, I thought it was, you know what, that's a crazy thing to say. 2025 is the future. For all of you watching, XRP is the future. If you haven't bought XRP, get it when it goes down on discount. Always get it on red days, never get it on green days. Shout out to Bitcoin. Bitcoin is trying to recover. Is Bitcoin going to go to $150,000? It will go to $150,000 Bitcoin, but you never know when it's going to go. It could go this year, next year, in the next 2 years. You never know. The point of the matter is, everybody knows Bitcoin is king, cryptocurrency. Stock market is really inflated and needs to go a little bit down. Invested AI technology. AI technology is huge. You know what? No financial advice. We're going to end the stream right now. Shout out to the USA. Shout out to the U.S. Marines. All the law enforcement watching. Firefighters and everybody, EMTs that are watching. Marines, Army, Navy, Air Force, and the Space Force that are watching us, all the essential workers that are watching us. Thank you for all the essential work, especially the nurses. We have a lot of nurses that are watching, and EMTs that are watching. We have a couple doctors that are watching. As a matter of fact, we got a lot of doctors. We got a lot of doctors watching. Thank you for tuning in. The last in the chat room. Who's I'm gonna give a shout out to in the chat room? We gotta give a shout out to Joe Waters, okay? Joe Waters. I see you, Joe Waters. Huge shout out to Joe Waters. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. This is a Friday stream. Don't go to Tony Roma's. Cook your own ribs. You guys are amazing. April, Neon, I see you, April. You guys are awesome. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you all soon. If you're watching this stream on the year 3000, I told you Bitcoin was going to go beyond to the moon. I told you XRP was going to go to the moon. You didn't listen. You guys were amazing. Reaper officially signing out. Huge shout outs to all of you in the chat room. Oof, that wine was stanky. You know what? What am I going to say? Eddie Romeo is here. Reaper signing out, Eddie Romeo. I'll see you all soon tomorrow, Saturday. You guys are amazing. Shout out to the USA. Shout out to Donald Trump for kicking out Ukraine president out of the White House. That son of a gun. Shout out to Donald Trump. Shout out to USA. You guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. I'll